Hello, Mr. President. I must say from the bottom of my heart, it's quite an honor to be here today.
It's nice to be here.
So, what's your personal opinion on the Americans with Disabilities Act?
Now, Adam, I'm, as you know, a proud supporter of the Americans with Disabilities Act. I think it's due time that we close the gap that divides our society. These people have been suffering for too long, and they deserve the rights. And I think it's about time that disabled people in America get their same rights as everybody else. And now, I do not agree with the pessimistic views of my colleague Dan Quayle.
We report now from Bellows Avenue Studios to Vice President Dan Quayle. So, Mr. Quayle, why are you opposed to the Americans with Disabilities Act?
Well, Adam, I just think that this act will promote laziness in our society. I think that unfortunately people will take advantage of it in order to receive money from our taxpayers and to drop out of the workforce. See, in the act, alcoholism is actually defined as a disability. And see, anybody can say that they're an alcoholic and immediately begin receiving welfare. Does that sound fair to you?
Well, I'd say perhaps it doesn't sound totally fair.
Yes, and that's exactly why I urge all Americans to not allow this act to pass. Thank you, Adam.
I have now just met and spoken with President George Bush and Vice President Dan Quayle. They both have given me an inside scoop on this current bill of the Americans with Disabilities Act. Will this be passed in the future or not? I suppose only time will tell. We will now discuss the problems and challenges that are being faced with the Native American people. We are here today with local Native American Chief John Pokagon. Hello, John. How are you doing?
Thanks, Adam. Glad to be here.
Talk to us about how the Religious Freedom Act affected your people.
All right, so it held my right to worship freely, so no one could intrude or infringe on my worshiping, and it released a lot of tensions.
And what about the Native American administration?
Didn't do what it was supposed to do, and they're taking land from us, and the pollution runoff is getting into our water.
Thank you, Mr. Pokagon.
No problem.
It's great talking with you.
Great talking with you, Adam.
All right. This has been the full story to our segment here on Helping America's Future. We hope you've learned about the struggles people have been facing in this modern world. And don't forget to tune back into our next episode of Helping America's Future, where we will take an in-depth look on America's school systems. Until next time, I'm your host, Adam Ian, signing off.